Hi everybody, this is Eldad Amara. My channel, Eyes Wide Shut. Did you hear about America, man? Did you hear about what happened in America? AT&T, which is a phone network in America, went down in the early hours of the morning, and quite a few states there, or should I say quite a few cities there, alright? They had no access to be able to use their phones. And you know, people are so addicted to their telephones. People are so addicted to their telephones, they use the telephones for just about every single thing. Their all and all is on their telephones. You hear me? Their all and all is on their telephones. Every single thing. They pay for their bills. Alright? They got their friends' telephone numbers on their phones. They got their personal ID on their phones. They pay for their telephone bills. They pay for their electricity bills. Everything is on their phones. Not only that, the phone is like an addiction. They use the phone for just about everything. They'll be on their phones streaming. You know, in America, they say that the average amount of time a person spends on the phone is something like 7 hours a day. And in the UK, it's slightly less. It's about 6 hours a day. That's a whole heap of time you spend on your phone. People are becoming like cyborg. Literally becoming like cyborgs. They don't want to put their phone down. They got their phones on them all of the time. When they go to bed, they got their phone with them. When they wake up in the morning, they got their phone with them. It's like some form of addiction. And people are becoming also like zombies. Not only are they becoming like cyborgs, they're also becoming like zombies. You see, there's only about 1% of the population that controls all of the mass media. They control all of the industries. And they only make up about 1%. And they've got everybody addicted to their telephones. They own and control all of the services. These greedy ass, yes, I said it, these greedy ass, they got us all addicted to these telephones. And we can't come off of them. And just about every single thing that we do, literally every single thing that we do is on our phones. You see, we pay even for things like our groceries on our phone. And you know what? These people, they own these factories as well as the mass media, as well as all these telecommunication companies. So if they can control your food, they control also your stomach. And people are becoming so dependent on these people for everything. And they're not thinking about the future. They're not thinking about becoming more self-sufficient. So when these services go down, what do you think happens? People start to lose their shit. They start to lose their mind. Because they've become so dependent on the government and these elite for everything. A lot of people can't even live self-sufficiently now. So they can't fish. They don't know how to hunt. And so because they don't know how to fish and they don't know how to hunt, right? They don't know how to prepare or gather food. They are dependent on the system. And these greedy ass, they want that. They want us all to live within the cities. They don't want us living in the country. We're easy to control when we're living in the city. Whereas if we're living in the country, we don't have to depend so much on these people. We can prepare our own food. We can live more self-sufficiently. But they don't want this. So you see in America, people start to lose their shit when the phone networks start to go down. This TNT. And listen to this. This is ABC 7 News. Cities affected included by this TNT outrage: Los Angeles, Dallas, Houston, and Atlanta. Other areas less impacted in the Riverside, in San Bernardino, I think that's the correct pronunciation, in San Bernardino counties. Newsreader Leticia Jures, and I'll say that again. Newsreader Leticia Jures says officers of emergency services that their networks were not impacted by this disruption. AT&T has not said what exactly caused this disruption, and as they try to get their services 100% back online, they're telling the customers if they can't make a call on the wireless services to go ahead and use their Wi-Fi to continue making those calls, says newsreader Leticia Dures of ABC 7 News. Man, we need to start being less dependent on these phones. People are so addicted to their telephones, and when they haven't got it with them, they start panicking. And this is what the elite and their agenda want. They want us to be under their control 24/7. They want us to be dependent on them. You see, people use their phones for just about every single thing now, to pay for their bus fares, to pay for their food, to pay for their bill, to pay for gas, electricity, and all the rest of it. Everything is all in one place on their phones. Their phones are their all and all. You're going to start to see more of these phone networks start to go down. And guess what? When they go down, how are you going to pay for your goods and services? There's going to be a lot more cyber attacks. You need to have another game. You need to stop being so dependent on these phones. And let me tell you something else. For those people who are prepared, for those people who are awake and starting to live more self-sufficient, you see, for those people who are already prepared, those people who start to put food away, those people who will start to prepare themselves, those people who are aware of what's going on. When the lights start to go out and food runs short, other people will be coming after you. So you got to be prepared for this. Anyway, this is Eldad Amara with another video. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Please like, comment, subscribe and share. Oh, and one other thing. This video, the only way it's going to get out to other people is by you sharing this video. So it's very important that you share this video and hit the like button. Thank you. Eldad Amara, channel eyes wide shut. Thank you.